Hi, boys and girls. Here we go with another new sound. Let's get ready and read our target. I can read and spell words with the suffix ed that says the d sound. Now, I know what you're thinking. We've already done ed like a million times. And you're right. The funny thing about the suffix ed is that it does a lot. Sometimes it makes the t sound. Sometimes you have to double consonants before adding it. And today we're going to find that he makes the d sound at the end. But each time we use an ed, it makes the word happen in the past. So let's take a quick look at our target. When we read, we're going to finger spell. When we spell, we're going to use neat handwriting and bring those fingers back, of course. Now, we are going to use ed, which is a suffix or an ending. We, of course, need a real word or a base word first. And that base word, when we add an ed, happens in the past. It's called past tense. And today it's going to make the d sound. So here are some examples. I can see my base word plus my ed. Let's put our fingers up and read our first word. Here we go. Played. Played. So today I might play, but last week I played. So it happened in the past. Here's my base word. Now my base word still has to follow all the rules. So in the word play, ay goes at the end. So I still need to follow that ay rule. A suffix is just an ending. Let's move over to this gr word. Let's put our fingers up and read. Groomed. Groomed. What's the base word in this word? Groom. So I still have to use all my rules when spelling groom. And then if I hear a d at the end, it's not a plain old d, it's an ed suffix. All right. Oh, look at this dog. He looks pretty upset today. Let's find out what our word is. Here we go. Snarled. Snarled. What's my base word in this one? Snarl. So I still follow my rules to spell snarl. And then when I hear that d, it's an ed. And take a look at my last word. See if you can find the base word and fingerspell by yourself. I'll give you a second. All right, let's do it together. Spooned. Spooned. Like I spooned some sugar on my cereal 2 weeks ago, because that ed means happened in the past. Notice all of these eds today say d. Let's do a few more and some review words. Here we go. My first two have my ed that says d. Moaned. Like I moaned 2 weeks ago when my stomach hurt. Here's my next one. Fingers up. Build. Now we move on to some OA review. Remember, an OA says, oh, he's in the middle. Remember, OA never goes at the end. So let's fingerspell our two OA words. Fingers up. Road. And down here, loan. Here we have an AI. Do you remember what an AI says? A, and he never ever goes at the end. So let's fingerspell. Ready? Fingers up. Brain. And I know you have such smart, big brains while you're fingerspelling. Awesome job. Here's my next one. Fingers up. Bless. And there's my blend BL. And notice I still have to follow my rules. I can't forget about them. I double the S to keep the vowel short. Here's another ED, but these EDs, they're going to sound a little different. Now, if I'm not sure which sound to pick, I can try both, because you'll be able to try the T or the D, and you'll be able to figure out if it makes sense. So let's try the D one with this one. Here we go. T-a-k-d. Tucked. Let's try the T. T-a-k-t. tucked. Yeah, that one sounds much better. So if you're not sure right away, you can try both the D and the T sound, and one of them will make sense to you. So the base word here is tuck. Today you might tuck someone in. Last year you tucked them in. Try this one. Oh, look at that double P. Think about why I doubled that P. To keep the vowel short. Let's try it. Ch, I, p, t, chipped. Like I chipped my tooth when I ate that candy cane. Yikes. Here's my weird old Y. Weird old Y at the end says I. Let's try it. Sly. Sly. If you're sly, you're sneaky. All right, our bottom three are some review. Let's try our end blend word. Here we go. Cr, a, s, cramps. Fingers up. L, o, low. And our last one, smash, smash. All right, get something out to write with, either a whiteboard or a pencil and paper, and I'll give you a word. I say it, you say it, finger, spell, and write. Here's your first word, zoomed. So the base word is zoom. Start with zoom. Let's finger spell zoom. Zoom. And then add your D sound. Remember, it's not a plain D, it's an ED. So take zoom and ED. Pause this video if you need more time. Zoomed. All right, so ZOOM is zoom. D is ED. Here's your next one. Try called. So start with the base word call. All, and then add your D, called, like my mom called yesterday. All right, so our base word call is C-A-L-L. We've done that a long time ago, and my D is E-D. This next one is tricky. It has an O in the middle. Think about that. The word is roamed, roamed. Like I roamed around the mall the other day. So let's put our fingers up. R-O-M-D, roamed. So start with roam and add your ED, roamed. So R-O-A, remember O-A is the O that never goes at the end. M, there's roam, and your ED. So here's our last word. This has a spelling rule from a long, long time ago, so see if you can remember. The base word is spill, but I would like the word spilled. So let's finger spell spilled. Sp-I-L-D, spilled. So start with spill, but remember something special about spill, and then add your ED. So my base word is S-P-I-L-L, double the L to keep the vowel short, and my ED at the end. Excellent job. Now it's your turn. Click next to practice reading and spelling some words. Awesome job today, guys.